every now and then a sea turtle might emerge in the daytime. And luckily we've had a leatherback, which is incredibly rare. We haven't had a daytime nesting leatherback for at least 3 years on this project now. Since we started monitoring back in 1988, the population of Eastern Pacific leatherback turtles has declined by about 98%. In the first few years of monitoring, we're encountering about 1,500 animals per nesting season. On the beaches where we work, we now encounter somewhere between 20 to 30. The threats that are really killing off the leatherback turtles right now, the threats of fisheries bycatch, plastic pollution, climate change, these aren't localized threats, and they're not just affecting the leatherback turtle, they're really going to affect the vast majority of life in the Pacific Ocean.
Limit your plastic use, like plastic bags, straws, forks. We've had a couple biologists who've had to pull straws and forks out of turtles' noses because they get in their mouth and then they try to like cough them up and they get stuck in their nose. Be conscious about the kind of fish that you eat because these guys get stuck in fishing nets.
This species can be considered the canary in the coal mine. If we're seeing this happening to leatherback turtles, this is just an indicator of what else is going on in the Pacific Ocean to countless other species.
Considering the Eastern Pacific is one of the most biologically productive areas in the world, can tell you that there's something else going on. It's not just the food, it's not just the distribution of the oceans, it's not just natural processes that are happening. Because if that were true, then we would see turtles all over the world fading.
When the project was first started, poaching was absolutely rampant in the area, and from kind of anecdotal information, we estimate that poaching from the 1970s to around the early 1990s was taking 90% or more of all the sea turtle eggs that were laid on this beach. So one of the big ways that the local community now plays a role in conservation is they run sustainable sea turtle tours at night.
Dentro del parque es muy importante reconocer que los guías antiguos cuando formaron esta organización eran personas que venían a buscar huevos para alimentar a su familia y hoy por hoy comprendieron que era más importante proteger la especie que ayudar a su extinción.
People will protect what they love and people love what they know. So I think it gives them the opportunity to fall in love with this animal, and that's what we need.
The goal of every single conservation project is at one point to turn around and say, job achieved, species saved, let's move on to the next problem. There's countless scientists fighting countless fights all around the world, and a species like the leatherback turtle is so inspirational, it captures the imaginations of so many people that the story of how we've already lost 98% of our individuals in this population so far could provide a wake-up call, start really getting us into a more ecologically friendly and sustainable future.